Hello everyone, welcome to this e-learning course. This course, the name is the Quantitative Research Method. This is the master's class. So this course I will teach you how to use the statistic to when you write the thesis in the second year, how to use the quantitative method to do the research. Also, you can write your thesis. So today we will talk about statistic. And this first week, this is just the basic concept about the statistic. And also the data class, I will teach you how to use the statistics software to run the statistic. Okay, so let's talk about the data and the statistic, because the data is very important, and because when you do the quantitative research, the first you need to collect the data. The data may be from the survey and or interview. So maybe you will design a questionnaire, and this topic I will cover in the following week. So today we just talk some basic concept, statistics, and also we will talk about how to use in the business and the economics, because maybe you see some news and they have some like the report, and then you can see some chart, pie chart, and maybe some diagram. This is the related statistic. And also the third one is the research process. It's very important for you would write in the second year you write a thesis. You need to know how to finish and how to write the thesis, because your supervisor will maybe you need to follow the step to finish your maybe your proposal, and then maybe you do the final presentation, and also the data. And let's talk about what is a statistic. And the term statistic is the numerical fact. Numerical is the number, and maybe you have fill up some questionnaire, maybe in the train station, and in some location, maybe someone will ask you to fill out the questionnaire. Maybe you go to the restaurant, maybe they collect the customer satisfaction data. So this is the numerical fact, and maybe they have the average, median, percentage, and the maximum. So this data will help us understand a variety of business and economic situations. So maybe you watch some news. Sometimes they have the stock market. In stock market they have some chart, and maybe the stock is the going up or going down. So this is the statistic. And the statistic and also refer to the art and the science. They collect, analyze, present, and interpret data. So this is very important. So when you collect the data, the next step you need to present, and you need to analyze the data and tell maybe the other people how to the data, what's the mean the data. This is important. Okay, so in the field, and they use the the statistic, like the accounting, like the public accounting firm, they use the statistic sampling procedure when conduct audit for their client. So you can see the like the balance sheet, or like the some report, and like the stock market or some annual report. This is the statistic. And the second one is economics. Economics use the statistical information in making forecasts about the future of the economy or some aspect of it. So you can see the some report, maybe they forecast the next year, or maybe they forecast the GDP, or like some number, maybe about the industry, or maybe about this country. And the third one is finance. Financial advisor use the price earning ratio and the dividend yield to guide their investment advice. So you can see it's a lot of the industry, they use the statistic. So every day you will see the report or number. So this is about the statistic. And the next one is the marketing. So you can see the electronic point of sale scanner and retailer checkpoint counter are used to collect data for a variety of marketing research application. So maybe you use the mobile phone, and you can see the smartphone. You can see now they have use the app, this software, and also they use the QR code. This you go to the store, maybe you scan the QR code, maybe they fill out some information. This is about the marketing. So the company, maybe they can contact their customer very easy, and also you can contact the company. It's very efficient. So the next one is production. A variety of statistical quality control charts are used to monitor the output of the production process. So in a manufacturing company, maybe they some machine, maybe they can check the chart, and they can see the quality of their product. So this is important. And the next one is the information system. So a variety of statistical information help administrator access the performance of computer network. So this is the statistic. So today you learn this course. Maybe you can this course will cover this kind of topic. So the later case you some question. So maybe you just tell me. Maybe I can try to answer, and also I can give you some material to read. Okay, and the next one is about the research process. So this the step is very important when you decide to do the quantitative research. So the first one, this is you need to come out some research question, and maybe you have now you don't have any idea. So maybe you will ask me, what's the research question? Research question is come from. So maybe in your maybe your study, maybe you already use the Google Scholar. In the Google Scholar, maybe you can try to find maybe you decide the research topic. Maybe you can find some keyword in the Google Scholar, and to read some journal paper or some thesis. Maybe already they touch this topic. So when you read, maybe the article maybe will talk about their some field. It's not a lot of researcher to touch this area. So this is a kind of a research question, and you want to find out the solution, or you will find out the what's going on in this situation. Is about the research question, and the research question, and there where you need to collect the data, and the next one, this is the general theory. This is about the research, your research the research methodology. Maybe you have come out to some model. Maybe you will come out model from maybe other literature when you do the literature review. And the next one, you will come out to the hypothesis. And the next one, this is you do the survey and the interview, you collect the data and the test, and test your theory. And the final step, you will need to analyze the data. This is important. And the analyze data, you can have the graph, and maybe you can come out to some chart or some table. This is it. I will cover this kind of topic in the later class. So this is the whole process when you do the quantitative research. Of course, maybe you do the qualitative. Is the very similar step, but the data is different because you do the qualitative. Because qualitative, maybe you need to do the face-to-face interview, or this, and you collect the data is different. In the quantitative, maybe you collect the data is related the number, but the qualitative, maybe you need to like record the line, maybe the language or some sentence, and you analyze the sentence and come out to some theory. This is the different, but I will cover this what's the difference in the later class. Okay, so we will cover in the follow class type of data analysis, quantitative method, and the purpose of is to test the theory, and maybe the number is come from the like the questionnaire, and a lot of kind of you can get the data in the magazine, article, interview, conversation, newspaper, media, broadcast, and this is like the second data. Maybe you can get the first data. First data is the mean you deny the questionnaire, and the respondent will fill out the question. This is the first data. The second data is you can get the data from the report, maybe in the internet, or maybe some magazine or some article. Yeah. Okay. So the first one is the initial evaluation. Maybe you can search in the internet. Maybe go to the Google Scholar, and sometimes you can talk with your supervisor. Maybe your supervisor already have some topic. Maybe you can ask your supervisor to, maybe he or she will give you some idea, and maybe you can read the newspaper, and maybe the journal article, and you will find some very interesting topic. Okay, so next one we will talk about what's the data. Data is the for example, maybe someone will ask you what's your age, what's your this is kind of the data. The data are the fact and the figure collect, analyze and summarize for presentation and the interpretation. So this is a lot of kind of data you can collect. So all the data collected in the particular study are referred to the data set for the study. Okay, so maybe you can collect the data you can use the Excel in the Microsoft this software Excel, or maybe later I will teach you the SPSS, this kind of the statistic tool. You can run the statistic. Okay, so in the data you can see the element. This is the entity, the data you collect, and the next one is a variable. We will talk about the variable. This is in your research, maybe you define a lot of the research question, and the research question maybe you will come out of a variable, like the what's your age. The age, this is the variable. Okay, the set of measurement obtained for the particular element is called the aberration. Measurement, this is mean maybe you go to the restaurant and they will ask you to fill out a questionnaire. Maybe you will fill out some service certification. Maybe they will ask you some point. Maybe they ask you the very certified and the uncertified. This is kind of a scale. So this is the measurement, and this is called aberration. And a data set of n element contain the n aberration. This mean how many respondents fill out the questionnaire. So maybe some student may ask me when do the quantitative, how many data is enough. So depend on your research, maybe you have the 10 variable. This you can divide by 10. So this maybe you need to collect the 100 respondent. This is enough. So this is we will talk about this in the later class. Okay, this is the data. So you can see the list table. The first one, this is the variable. This variable, you can see the company, stock exchange, annual sale, earning per share. This is a variable, and this is the respondent. Maybe they have this a different company. This is they need to get the data, and this is the aberration. Okay, so this is when you do the quantitative research, you will get this kind of the data set. Okay, so the next one is the measurement. This is you have the different kind of scale, and this is the nominal, ordinal, interval, and the ratio. I will talk about when we talk about the SPSS. This. Okay, the scale determine the amount of information contained the data. Okay, and the scale indicate the data summarization and the statistical analysis are most appropriate. Okay, And the nominal scale data are label name used identify a attribute of the element, and a numeric label or numeric code may be used. So you can see this is example, and maybe you can see the first example. Students of a university are classified by a school in which they are enrolled use the numeric label such as business, humanity, education, and so on. In the you see the new non-numeric, and this mean not just they don't show the number. Maybe you can set up the like a business is equal 1, humanity is the equal 2, and the education is 3. So this is the numeric code. Okay, and you can see it denote business, and the 2 denote humanity, the 3 denote education, and so on. Okay, this is the data, because you need to it's non-numeric. You need to change into the numeric. So this is you can see the 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, and the next one is the ordinal. Ordinal is they have the okay, and this is the new, and then you can see the example. Like you in your first year, second year, like you see in the freshman, sophomore, junior, and they have the label. And okay, so the order, this means order. And the 1 is freshman, sophomore is second one, and the junior is the third, senior is 4. This is they have the orders. Okay, order, the rank. Okay, and the third one, the interval scale. Okay, what's the interval scale? The data have the property of the ordinal data, and the interval between operation is expressed in terms of a fixed unit of measure. Now, interval data are always numeric. So you can see the example. Malaysia have the SAT score is the 1985, and Kevin have the SAT score is the 80. Malaysia score a 1 or 5 point more than Kevin. Okay. And the next one is the ratio scale. Data have all property of interval data, and the ratio to value is meaningful. And the ratio data is always numerical. Little value is included in the scale. So you can see the example. Price of book at retail store is the $200, when the price of the same book sold online is $100. So ratio probably show the retail store charge twice the online price. So this is the 200 divided by the 100. So this is the 2. Okay. Okay. So the next one is you can see the data can further classify as being the category of quantitative data. Okay. Okay. So the label or name are used to identify an attribute of each element. So you can see this table we already talked about. This you can see this is the label. The company, stock exchange, annual sale, earnings per share. This is the label, and also we call the variable. And this row, this is a different operation. So you can see the data range, energy. This is a different company. This is the operation. Okay. So let's go to the slide. Okay, the label, and also often referred the quantitative data. Also, they can, maybe they have the qualitative data. Maybe sometimes the respondent, maybe you give them the open question, they can write down the sentence. And also the nominal ordinal scale. Okay, and also they can numeric or non-numeric. And then non-numerical, you can like your maybe in your your occupation, maybe you can have the different occupation, and then you can later you set up some number in the non-numeric. Okay, the quantitative data indicate how many or how much. Okay, and the quantitative data are always numeric, because quantitative data you need to run in the statistics software, and you need to numeric, you need to change to the numeric. Okay. Okay, so this is the scale. Data maybe have the category or the quantitative, and the category maybe they have the numeric, non-numeric. Okay, and the non-numeric they have the nominal, ordinal, and the numeric they have the same, and the quantitative data this the numeric, and they have the interval and the ratio. Okay. Okay, and this cross-sectional data, this is the when you do the the questionnaire, maybe you need to use the questionnaire to collect the data. The cross-sectional, this is the you collect the data in the same time, maybe the some in some period. Okay, so this cross-sectional data they collect at the same time or approximately the same point in time, because this is because to collect the data is the time consuming, and you cannot collect the data maybe you spend maybe 1 year or maybe a couple months. This because you need to finish the data, collect the data very soon, so maybe a lot of the researchers they use the cross-sectional data. Okay, and the time series data, this is the maybe you need to collect the data, you need to spend a lot of time to collect it, because maybe you first you maybe in the some point that you collect data, and maybe the one after the 1 year you collect the data again, so the compare what's the difference between the different time. Okay, you can see the example. Maybe you data detailed number of building permit issue in this country, and the 36 months. Okay, this is the time series, and this is maybe in the this is like maybe in the stock market or some economic chart, you can see this kind of the number. Okay, and the SPSS later we will cover this topic. Okay, let's continue to talk about the SPSS. SPSS is the statistics software we will cover in this course, and because you do the quantitative, most of the master student they use the SPSS software, and this software the school have buy the license, and you can install in your laptop, and when you do your quantitative research. So the SPSS, we have in the system we have a data view and a variable view. So Okay, so let's see the SPSS. Okay. Okay. Okay, in SPSS you can see the okay.
喂，何真，那个我收到那个你的那个档案哈，按那个时速表上面那个是，因为你是写7月1号到7月19，那个是不是不对？那个对，因为那个好像是不是没有错吗？哎，哦，好，因为我看那个是写7月1号到7月19，哦啊，还是你再丢一次好了，好，谢谢，好，谢谢。
Okay, let's continue to introduce the SPSS. In this course, we will use the SPSS to run the quantitative data. So then after this course, and you will know how to run SPSS, and you can write your thesis very easily. So in the SPSS, they have the interface, they have the data view and the variable view, and the data we will show you. I will show you the system. And the data view is the place you enter the data, and they have the column and the row. Column is the variable, and the row is the record, is the how many respondents you they fill out the data, is the record. And the variable view, how many variable in your research. Okay, so the place to enter the variable and the characteristic. Okay, and the next slide. Okay, so this is the simple data we will use in this course. So I will show you during this practice, and this is some handout, and it says some reference. You can see the CDC. This is some survey report. Okay. This is the SPSS, the screen in the system. So you can see the column variable and the row, and they have a data view and the variable view. Okay, and the variable view, you have you can set up what kind of the type. In the case we already talked about the numeric and the non-numeric. Okay, this is kind of the data type, and also the decimal, or ways. I will show you we run the system. Okay, so now we open the SPSS program. Okay, so after you click the SPSS program, you will see this screen. Okay. And in the system, you can see the file, edit, view, and the data. Okay, and also you can see the data view, variable view. Okay, so let's go to the variable view. You can see the name, date type, wise, decimal table, variable missing, or this kind of you can set up this. Okay, and the type, you can see you have the different type, the numeric, common, dot, scientific notation. So this is because in the SPSS you can have a lot of the setup, but not all you will use. So you can type most of the time you use the numeric. Okay, and then maybe the string. String is the name. You type just the sentence in the string. But if you use the string, you cannot run the SPSS behind you do like a descriptive analysis, because in SPSS, when you run the analysis, the report, you need to use the numeric. Okay, so you need to set up maybe in the previous example, maybe you can set up the number, maybe your occupation, maybe you can say one is the business, and the second is like the work the some employee, or this is kind of example. Okay, so I'll show you, and we open the data I give you. Okay, so let's see the data. Okay, and you can see the survey data. Okay. Okay. So this example is this data is talk about the employee satisfaction. They do the survey, and the employee in the company, they fill out the questionnaire because the company want to know what's the did their employees satisfy their job. So they come up a lot of the question, and they ask their employee, and they respond the company, and maybe after this survey, the company will know maybe they will find out what kind of the problem they need to solve, and maybe they have the very good like the employee very satisfied, and maybe they are unsatisfied, they need to solve the problem. Okay, so when you open the data, and I mentioned the SPS, you can see the data. In the SPS, they have they have the .sab this file. This is the SPSS file. Okay. Okay, so you can see the data view. This you can see the 1, 2, 3. This is the response. So you can see they have 439 response, and each row, this is the each employee, they fill out the questionnaire, and they make the number. You can see they fill out the number, and we collect the data and run the SPSS. Okay, so first one, we see the variable view. Okay, so you can see a lot of variable in this research. You can see the ID, sex, age, martial, child, education. Okay, so you can see is a lot of question, and then you can see the ID. This is maybe in the employee, maybe they have the employee ID and identification, and this is the ID, the length of the ID, and the decimal, maybe they don't have decimal, they just the integer, and the label. This is you can put the label, and it will show you in the SPSS report. Okay, and the measure, this is we already talked about: scale, ordinal, nominal. Okay, and the sex, and in here I teach you how to set up you can see the variable label. You click, and then you can see the value label, and because in the sex we just have the two, one is the male or female, but in the SPSS you need to change to the integer, the numeric. So you can see the one with the male, and second one is the female. Okay, so I do again, remove. Okay, and you follow my step. Value 1, and the label is the male, okay, and 8, and 2 is the female. Okay, 8. Okay, so you just have two choice. It's 1 or 2. Okay, so you can set up the 1 and 2. And in the when you type the data, if the respondent is male, you type the in the sex, you type the 1. If the female, you type the 2. Okay, so this is correct. In the we click OK. Okay, so you can see the 1, 2. Okay, and the age, because age maybe it didn't say up the value, but in the age, maybe in other questionnaire, maybe you can see the range. Maybe like if I say up the 1, maybe the 12 to 19. Okay, and the 2, maybe I will set up the 20 and 29. Okay, and the 3, maybe the 30 to 39. Okay, because it didn't set up this one, maybe after you run the SPS, because everyone maybe they will write down their age. Maybe they have a 29, maybe you have 28, maybe you have a 45. But when you run the report, you cannot see the range. So this, I think the better way you can set up this kind of the range. Okay, 8. Okay, and the 4, maybe the 40 to 49. Okay, 8, and the 5, maybe we say more than 50. Okay, more than 50. Okay, okay. Okay, and also the marshal, you can see they have the different kind of relationship. The single, this is the kind of, you can see is the same. You just put the number in label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and put the label in you want to check. You want to like relate to the what's the okay. And the child, yes or no. Okay, okay, and the label is you can type the label, and the data, the report, SPS report will show in the label. Okay, and the OP1, OP3, this is the question, the real question. Maybe you ask the respondent the certification, the degree of certification. Okay. Okay, so let's check the data view. So you can see the sex. We already said 1, 2. 1 is the male, 2 is the female. So in the SPS, they have a lot of function. You can see the file. You can import data. If some student maybe ask maybe some question. If I type data in the Excel, Microsoft Excel, can I import export to the SPS? It's okay. You can see the import data. You can check the Excel and find the Excel file, and they can import to the SPSS. Okay, and also they have the CSV. If you use the like Notepad, you can use the CSV on the test data, and also the other statistics software. You can okay. Okay, and the edit is the, if the data you want to do something, you can insert, like, okay, later I will cover this kind of topic. Okay, and also now I want to show you the analyze. This is the main function in the SPSS. First one, you can see the report, and the second one, descriptive statistic. And you can see the descriptive statistic. This is the first one, the frequency. Descriptive is per cross step, and they have some function. You want draw the chart or like this, you can use this function. So first one, I introduce the frequency. You just click frequency. Okay, and you can see a box will open, and you can see the left side. This is the variable you have in this research. So if you want to know how many in this respondent, how many male and how many female. Okay, so age. Okay, so you use the stick, you click the right side, this is the button, click, and you can see they have a lot of the statistic. You can check mean, median, mode, and some, this kind of. Okay, continue, and that maybe you need to have a chart. Okay, we try the bar chart. Continue. Okay, format. Okay, this is a lot of function you can use, and the style. Okay, and okay, we just click OK, and you can see they will run the SPS, and also they will give you the report. Okay, so you can see how many, you can see this age. Okay, oh, because we choose the wrong variable. Okay, so we do again, frequency, now age, the sex. Okay, sex statistic. Okay, this. Okay, okay, sex. So you can see the male, we have the 185, and the female is 254. So this is the 42.1% in the whole sample. Okay, and also you can see the chart. Oh, you can see the chart. So it's very easy to use the SPSS. Okay. Okay, so today we stop here, and the later the material we will continue to talk about. So any question, so you can use the e-learning portal, and I will answer and also the lot of material you can read online, and also if you any question you can ask about my teaching assistant. He will do some like maybe he will answer some question, and also they will give you some hint. Okay, so see you next week. Bye bye.